Hi, Don. You can hear us.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. I see a bee.
That is the background screen of show.
Okay, I don't hear you very well.
Okay, well, we'll test a little louder and clearer.
Okay. Screen share. Host disabled participant screen sharing. Do you want to, can you enable so I can share my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So then, share. Okay, and this I want to be something else. Great. Not that moment.
We might get off very easy here, folks. I suggest we wait about 4 or 5 minutes and we see. God, I guess I better go get a haircut though. That's what, looking at yourself in the Now, DJ, here's a good puzzle for you. Is there a way to so that when somebody clicks on at 12:10, it says this meeting?
It will show that it is ended after we end it.
Oh, look there's Lori. Hi, Lori. We might not have enough for a meeting here, Lori. Did you get the notice that that Leah had canceled or postponed?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's Craig Strobel too. So,
Hey, Craig.
but
Hey,
hi,
sis.
Craig. Well, what we thought we'd do, since we have some people here, we thought we'd at least tell people, oh, Greg and Craig and Lori. Well, let's go ahead and just run it just very briefly, okay? So what happened is that that Leah Svensson was moving furniture yesterday, and she tweaked her back, and she thought she'd get up this morning and feel fine, but she got up this morning and didn't feel fine. So we're going to try to run her program next week, because she said she didn't think she could get down from the mountain to her shop to do it. So that's postponed, we think, till next week. But
Okay.
while we're at it, announcing that there's still a couple of places left in Roger Ammerman's beading workshop on Saturday, Sunday, and announcing that Friday evening we're going to have a little party here to celebrate the end of the current show, and Don Norman's going to talk about that in a couple minutes, and then introducing you to Dara Stewart, who's our new development director. So Dara, do you want to show your face and talk? Oh, one more thing I want to say, that the book group, I'll be sending a thing out, but we're reading Scott Momaday. Craig, I'm sure you've read Scott in the long, deep past, and this is Indian Heritage Month, and we're doing that in honor of that month. So here is Dara Stewart. Please say a couple words.
I don't know if I'm as exciting as Leah, but just wanted to briefly introduce myself. I just started about a month ago as development director, filling big shoes of Kelly Sheehy, but already having a great time here, working with everybody here, and really diving into what the Josephy mission is all about. And it's really exciting stuff so far, and I'm really glad to be involved in it. And anytime, if you guys are at Little Works, I'll be there. Looking forward to seeing familiar faces and new faces. And I'm open to anyone. If anybody has any questions or wants to meet and chat or email me, feel free at any time. I'm always open to suggestions, and looking to meet more of the community out here. That's about all.
Thank you very much, Dara. We're very pleased to have her working with us. She's already shown that she knows how to write, which Greg is a first condition for this job, right? You got to be able to write and talk sweetly. So anyway, okay. And by the way, if anybody's interested in the beading workshop, you go to our website, the josephy.org, and then of all things, you click on Learn. That's what you click on. That's where the workshops are hidden, okay? Okay, and now Dawn Norman, who's our new program director, an expanded title. She was hired to run exhibits, and now she's doing the classes and workshops and a whole bunch of other stuff too. And so, and Dawn, of course, is an artist in her own right and has some work up on the wall or on the panels here. But she's going to tell you a little bit about this show, Little Things, and what's coming up next with shows, with the Friday evening event, and then maybe something about coming shows. Go ahead, Dawn. Dawn.
I'm trying. Can you see me? How do I get on there? Okay. All I see is Rich, so I'll take your word for it that I'm on. So I'm Dawn. I know Craig and Susan and Lori. I recognize your name, but I don't think we've met before. So yeah, I am. Hi, Lori. I have been coordinating the exhibits and have just recently started scheduling classes and workshops and presentations. I also manage the art shop and coordinate volunteers. So that's a few things.
And I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you yet. Thanks for the email.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got it.
I will sign up. And I'm sorry I haven't gotten back.
That's okay. You did get the link though for the Sign Up Genius. And you can call if you have any questions about that.
Thank you.
It's pretty straightforward. Anyway, I did think I would mention that we do have a closing reception for our exhibit, the current exhibit, Little Works, which was Pam Beach's, she's curating, it was her idea. And it's all artworks that are 7 inches or smaller. And it's been a pretty successful show. Everybody should definitely come check it out. So as far as the closing reception, our doors will open at 6:30 this Friday. And then we have music by Calico Bones starting at 7:15. And we'll probably be here till about 9. So you should come check that out. Craig and Susan will be here, I know. What else? And then I don't know. I'm not sure if, how familiar is everybody with the website? Have you guys been on there? I did think that I could just maybe do a screen share and walk through some of the things that we have upcoming. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to go to the josephy.org website. Hopefully, here we go. This is actually, it's on the Little Works page already. I'm going to go home first. So if you go to josephy.org, this is what you see. And we have the exhibits and events. And if you go over here to the left, you'll have Little Works, which is the current exhibit. And then we'll have, if you click on upcoming, you get upcoming exhibits. Or you can go over here to the right, and we have a couple call to artists out. We have the nature in the abstract submissions open. We actually extended that deadline until the 30th of November. So if there's anybody, I know Susan and Craig already entered, but there's that show. And then there's the women's exhibit up after that. And that submission, those submissions are open and the deadline is January 16th.
Get my text.
I didn't, but I'm doing a Zoom right now. Just a minute.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah. And then I think Rich had mentioned that if anybody's interested in taking classes or workshops, those are under this Learn category. And we do have several coming up. I thought we could look at those. So if you go to classes and workshops and click on that, it'll bring up the adult classes. And so, yeah, tomorrow we have Walk-In Wednesday, which I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to do a watercolor walk-in, and it's $20.
You froze up.
But or you just come in. And Susan, we've already talked about you coming tomorrow, I believe. Let's see, Foundation Ceramics is already in session. But we do have another, we have this Native American beading workshop coming up with Roger. There's 3 slots left for that. And I believe that registration's open until the middle of the day on Thursday. So just another couple days to sign up for that one if anybody's interested. After that, we have Janice Carper, and she's going to do an introduction to collage workshop. And I know it looks like there's 4 tickets left for that. It's December 4th. That one's been fairly popular too. And then we have this Learning Wool Crafts with Janet Homan. I think we only have 1 person signed up for that so far. It's only $25. And you can either do a wrapped wool animal like this alpaca, or there's also, I need to move my screen so I can see. think if we click on it, it has another example of the felting, which she's going to teach two techniques, either this wrapped wool where you can do like an animal shape, or the felted wool where you can do more of an image if you're interested. And then we have a few jewelry workshops and a printmaking workshop coming up in January. These jewelry, adding color to copper. With Donna Miller, January 8th, Donna Miller, and that's February 19th. And then hopefully we have a couple other people too who I've been in discussion with. So we'll have more classes coming up pretty soon. Oops. Shoot. Oh well.
We're hoping to have our fiber installed in the next few weeks, and maybe we won't get these disruptions when our internet goes sour.
Well, a couple other things. If anybody's interested, we didn't do the gift of art this year. Here, I'm going to go back to video. Stop share. Well, I see a blank screen. Can anybody see me? Anyway, yep. We are doing the gift of art. We're doing this differently this year. So for the
You're frozen again. You are frozen again. I don't know if that's my computer or yours. Are other people seeing her okay, or did she stop on my screen?
You froze too, Rich. Oh, no, you didn't.
And I'm frozen too?
No, you're good.
I'm good. But Dawn's still frozen? Nope, she got released.
But you need to unmute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
What I was saying.
There we go. So I don't know when it stopped, but I was just saying that the proceeds from art supply sales for November and December are going to go towards youth scholarships and art bags. And then once Little Works comes down, we're going to hang a show of all the donated artwork that we have around the center. And the proceeds from those sales will also go towards youth scholarships and art bags. So might want to come in and check that out in the next month, because that goes to a good cause. Yeah, I don't have much else, although I did want to ask if anybody had suggestions for classes that they would like to take. You know, we have some stuff coming up in December and January, but I'd like to schedule more, and it would be good to know what people are interested in. I don't know if anybody, yeah, Lori?
John, so is your watercolor class for beginners?
Yes, it could be all skill levels. Yeah, mostly geared towards beginners, and we can be flexible. We can just, I will, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just had a moment. We'll just do what the people who show up are interested in. So we can start at the very beginning. If you're more of an
You froze.
Immediate person,
Froze
we can
up
come
again.
up with some different oh good.
It must have. So if they have several people on one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's.
I'm hoping that when we get our
Yeah, I think we have too many people.
fiber here,
Yeah.
we probably have too many people on. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, Don, yeah, so the beading workshop, Roger Ammerman has done workshops here before. He has work right now at Whitman College in the Sheehan Gallery. He's got incredibly intricate beadwork there. It's wonderful. His brother is Marcus Ammerman, who's also a well-known beadworker. And he's also, the whole show at Sheehan at Whitman is indigenous artists. And so if you're cruising through Walla Walla in the next few weeks, make that a stop. Okay. Okay. Well, unless there's anything else, we are going to try, and Lori, give a call, and Don will give you more information on what she's planning to do tomorrow with the walk-in. Okay.
Is tomorrow the first day of it?
Yeah, I think my understanding, and Craig, you guys might know this better, but it's a walk-in, so you're not signing up for a 6-week course or anything. You just come in and that's right.
You just walk in.
Yeah,
Just walk in.
just show up at
Show up.
10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Yeah, Craig's now taking up a whole new career, and now he's got his wife following it, looks like, huh? Moving into the art world. Okay.
Keep it simple.
Before I leave, I just wanted to mention again that we have, actually, I want to make sure it's up on the website, but we did a book group with Blaine Harden's Murder at the Mission about the whole Whitman fiasco. Let's call it a fiasco. Anyway, we had Bobby Connor and Chuck Sams join us for that thing, which is why it's worth going back and looking at the meeting we had to discuss that. But Blaine Harden was in on the meeting too, and so the interchange between the three of them was wonderful. He actually, in writing his story, took the time to go interview several people on the Umatilla Reservation of Cayuse descent. And so anyway, I thought Native American Heritage Month, Indian Heritage Month, I had never read House of Dawn, which is Scott Momaday's Pulitzer Prize winning novel from 1969. So I wanted to read that, and I talked to my friend Jim Hepworth, and he said, no, you got to start with The Way to Rainy Mountain. That's really the introduction. If I'm teaching an introduction to Native American writers, that's where I start, because it deals with legend, with personal experience, and with history, all three, kind of and it's only 90 pages. So we're going to probably talk about both books, and we're going to do that on December 3rd. And I've got copies of both, or at least Rainy Mountain. I've got a lending copy here. So if you don't want to buy your own, you can come and read our copy. Okay, Don or DJ or anybody, or any of you have anything else? We'll let everybody go early, and we'll try to get Leah here to talk about encaustics next Tuesday.
So Rich, what did you say the book was called? The Way with Raining?
The Way to Rainy Mountain.
The Way to Raining Mountain.
It's just 90 pages, and his father did illustrations for it as well. So it's a pretty book. It's a very pretty book. Yeah. And a fast read. And like I said, I'm happy to loan the copy we have here.
Okay.
And we'll try to get a couple more used copies in too. But
all of our collections of books are in boxes in a pod in Eugene. So we just might come by and borrow that.
okay, we'll do it, Craig. Yeah, you guys, geez, bless you. The house hunting goes on, huh?
On. It's on.
It's on. Yep.
What happened with that house, you guys?
We're still in negotiation.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh,
haggling time. It's haggle, haggle, haggle.
It's close to Rich's house.
Well, it's down the street a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph is small, so everybody's close.
Yeah.
Craig, after a decade or so.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
good
Greg.
luck on that.
Good to see you.
Good luck on that.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm going to go eat some chicken noodle soup and go back to work.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Good seeing all of you. Bye-bye.
See ya.